Well, first of all, welcome to Houston.
Thank you.
First impressions. I know you hadn't had a lot of time to see things, but first impressions so far.
First impressions, I've always been so impressed with Houston, the community, but being able to come through campus, beautiful campus, hadn't been here in 20 plus years. So the advancement of the campus, how beautiful it is, unbelievable facilities. I'm excited. I mean, this is truly, one to be reckoned with.
What do people need to know about you as a person, as a leader of an athletic program?
Probably a little bit different than most. I will tell you, I'm very engaging with people. I like to meet. I like to get out there, talk to people again, to know who I am. Part of that comes with me just being who I am. So they're going to see me out there. They're going to see me walking around, saying hello. I'm not. I want them to engage with me just as well. So, but no, I'm a family. My family is the most important thing to me. All my decisions are made with my values and making sure that we do it the right way. But the one thing that I think they'll truly appreciate about me is they're gonna be able to interact with me. They're gonna see me. They're gonna be able to engage and have active conversation.
When you met first off with Chairman Fertitta and President Couture, they obviously came to you with what they envision, their vision. How did that vision line up with your vision, your first impressions?
I don't think it changed. I think what they presented to me and the way they articulated what they were hoping to see and where they're hoping athletics goes is very similar to where I want it to be. And so I think what I took from it was I was very appreciative of the way they approached this, but more their commitment, which is unusual in this industry sometimes, is having alignment between your board, your president, and athletics, and understanding how athletics can really be an integral part of campus. So listening to their vision, listening to what my vision is of where I want athletics to be and how we want to be impactful to the campus and the community, it aligned perfectly.
What did you learn at LSU and then New Mexico that you bring over and parallels you may see with this job and what you can bring over into this job?
Yeah, I think when you look at Louisiana, you look at New Mexico, and even Houston, and probably like many other places, but from my experiences, one of the things is the people. Not just being just a good community, a very diverse community, but it's a resilient community. I've been able to watch it from my time at LSU to going through all the hurricanes and everything else, seeing the community as it's come together many, many times. And, I want to be a part of a community that really wants to engage, wants to be a part of it, wants to have an all-in mentality. And so there's that similarity. The Hispanic side, me being Cuban American, just coming and spending so much time in New Mexico, I think it allows me to hopefully connect with that community, the heritage and my background, and be able to hopefully to bring more individuals to the Houston Cougars.
You had a chance to meet with Coach Fritz. You had a chance to meet with Coach Sampson as well as other coaches here on campus. What have you taken away from your brief encounters with those guys?
They love this place, and they believe that there's so much more that this place can do. And that's what I really have a passion for, listening to the coaches, but those two specifically. I've had an opportunity to really engage in a true conversation about what makes Houston Cougars so special. And the more I talk to them, the more I've got myself excited about it, because I see why Willie Fritz came here. I see why Coach Sampson's having the success he's having. And the reality is, what are we going to do to make it even better? And so when I sit down with those coaches, and when I had the ability this morning to sit down with the rest of them, is I can see that passion. I could see that ability to really do it at a high level here. And so it's all of us coming together, supporting each other, and help elevate everybody the best we can.
At your introductory press conference, you were very reflective of the appreciation that you had for where you have come from. At the University of New Mexico, what are you most proud about now that you can leave and leaving that place a better place than when you got there?
I've had many ask me this question, and I think for me it's really simple. I've been fortunate through my career to have been at the highest of the highs. We won national championships at LSU, from football, basketball, everywhere else. Again, seeing success at a high level, going to New Mexico, taking a program that had the ability and was doing some great things, but really elevated it even further. But what everybody sits here and asks that same question, and the way I look at it is, it doesn't matter how many conference championships we have, didn't matter how many academic accolades, the GPAs, everything else. What really is the most proud moment for me is the culture we built in that department and the trust that we had with our fan base.
I know it's early. You haven't been here long enough. This may be an unfair question, and you can stop me if it is. Just the impressions that you got a chance at your introductory press conference to look into the eyes of Cougar fans, the donors, the people that are a huge part of this program, and it means so much to them. What were your impressions of that?
You see a group that wants to come together to make this happen. I looked across and I see student athletes, coaches, staff, supporters, campus leaders, not just campus individuals, leaders within the faculty senate, the provost. Everybody's coming together. Everybody wants to take this and move in the same direction as one. And so I look across the board, I'm excited because, again, you always see pockets. To me, to be able to have everybody unified and aligned is important. We want to have success here. We need everybody. It's a village approach. And so the more I looked around the audience and saw everybody's willingness and interest to want to elevate UH Cougs, that's what we're about.
Fast forward to next week. College football is here. What's that going to be like walking in that stadium for the first time?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Every year has been exciting to me. I mean, regardless of the ups and downs that I've seen when it comes to football, sometimes it's a new year. It's a new opportunity. That new year, that new opportunity is what really gets me excited. This is Coach Fritz's first go, and I get to be there with him, cheering him on, cheering with her. And if we can beat the Rebs of the old Mountain West, I would tell you I love the people there. They're good people, but I'm all about beating them. So let's go. I'm done. So no, I'm going to be excited.
Finally, to fans, to everyone that has a part of this university, what is the one thing moving forward in this job that you want them to know about you?
Wow, there's a lot of things. I would tell you, trust me as much as you can right now until you get to know me, because I'm going to put every ounce of my effort into making this place great. My energy is infective. I know it is. I know everybody out there is going to get to see what we can do, how we can elevate this. So what I've asked of them is patience in some respects, but also trust the process, because we're going to get there and we're going to get it there together. So I'm excited for this opportunity.
All right, fans. Eddie Nunez.